What's up, you guys? You are now watching The Trend on She TV.
Dangerous, say I cause trouble, say I'm a tease on my own level. You say I'm different, baby, but let's be honest. You know I'm pretty, baby. Pretty girls are honest. Call me dishonest, call me a three. I'm just ignoring after it rings. You said you enemy, boy, what's your problem? You know my situation. We do this often. Say pretty girls lie, pretty girls lie, pretty girls lie, pretty girls lie. Call me dishonest.
Tune into The Trend this Tuesday to meet Miss Keys at www.famous-radio.com.
Hello, my trendy people, and welcome to your weekly taste of The Trend. I am your host, Nicole Slade, aka Miss Bling, ready to bring out the true diva, or Devo in you, and my fabulous panel for this week. When you're flawless here and fabulous there, just grab onto the fashion wave with Miss Lee Savage everywhere. Hey, Lee Savage! And when you're curious and scared, all in one, then the Miss Peaches is here to give us outstanding fall activities that just may make you say boo. Hey, Miss Peaches. And we are so happy to have our cute and cuddly queen of animals in the building. Hey, Miss Babyface.
Hey.
So stay on board, guys, as the trend pulls into the station of fashion here on Famous Radio Live.
God's got some great things in store for you. But you need to stop hanging around the boys.
They're my friends, Mom.
Don't get caught up in this nonsense out here. You guys how it is. Okay?
Yeah, right.
And we're back, guys, with our boutique critique of the week. This week it goes out to Ella Quill for amazing fashions and outstanding discounts for ladies the sizes of 14 to 28. They have fabulous trend approval, things that you definitely want to shop for our curvy divas. Check them out on Facebook and on their website, www.ellaquill.com. You will not regret it. And for our local 757 divas, and of course all over, check out What a Diva Boutique for your affordable fashion jewelry needs, for your everyday, of course, bling needs. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, _ What a Diva Boutique. For our local divas, check What a Diva Boutique pieces out at Fly Girl Boutique in Military Circle Mall, where you can always find amazing outfits and more for just $25 and below. Guys, stay tuned to The Trend on Famous Radio Live. We're back, guys, with our What's Trending, and we have the flyest diva ever in the house. It is, of course, Miss Keys. She is a 757 songwriter, a singer as well, a radio personality, and a model. What is up, Miss Keys? Welcome to The Trend.
Hey, what's
How
up?
you doing,
I'm
diva?
ecstatic. No, it's just something in my eyes.
Miss Keys, please tell our trendy listeners, why are you so fabulous?
Because the Lord made me that way.
That's right. You know what? I think that's everybody's infamous answer, right? Like, the Lord did it.
The Lord.
God, because God did do it. That's
Did you
right.
sing it on gospel?
God didn't.
And you know, you gotta
That's
lose your
right.
name when you saying it though. You gotta lose your
Listen, guys, she's got the best song voice ever. How long, Miss Keys? How long have you been a singer?
My first solo, I was 5.
5 years old.
Oh, little baby Keys.
And where was that concert at? London, Brazil. Where were we at?
And that was the case. It was on 2614 Orchid. That was my church. It's a Christmas play. I still
Aww.
have a picture from
She's
it.
so adorable. So is that what made you realize you wanted to sing?
Actually, people don't believe me when I say this. I'm very shy, and every time they would ask me to do a solo when I was a teenager, I would cry. And I was in church, so they thought I was in the spirit.
Right.
I was really shy, but it was a push to do it when they wouldn't let me sing at church because I don't have a church voice.
Okay.
So I kind of did it out of spite, and I fell in love with it.
So did you do talent shows or anything growing up?
I did in high school.
Awesome. Okay. And what singers or artists inspires you?
Alicia Keys, of course. Yeah.
Really?
Is
You're
that
Alicia
where you got your
Keys'
name
name?
from?
No. My name is Keep Encouraging Yourself. And growing up, there's this pastor, Elder Michael Green, and we were going through like the typical teenage issues. People was calling me out my name and picking on me and bullying me. And he said, never let anyone call you out of your name because if you respond to it, then that's what you are. So my nickname was Kiki, and then it became Keys, and I said there has to be a meaning behind people calling me this. So I turned it into an acronym, and now it empowers me, it moves me, it drives me.
That's right. That's what we try to tell our trend divas to definitely stay moved, empowered, and definitely to be driven. So, let me ask you this. Do you have any upcoming events or anything that's going down? Because I know, listen, you are the hardest working lady I've ever seen. You have songs dropping. You're singing right inside of Times Square. Hold on. Before you even tell us about any events coming up, how was that? Just to walk out there. Guys, trend listeners, listen. She walked out there. Wasn't it the winter?
It was the dead of winter.
It was the winter. She walked out there and stood in the middle of Times Square and just let it out. How was that?
Well, the virus that hit me afterwards. But it was worth it.
Were you scared?
I was very scared. I'm very scared when I sing anyway. But I was terrified. I thought I was going to get arrested. Because apparently I sang in the wrong spot. Like in New York, there's like a spot where performers go. And I stood right in front of like where the police were, and I just started singing. And someone was like, "You can't do that. They're going to arrest you." And the police just looked at me and was
Oh, well, they gave you thumb up. See? So they didn't care. They enjoyed the
They didn't
performance, right?
care. No, I thought it was great. I saw people singing like this part of a song inside of Pretty Girls Live. What's the guy's name? It's like not coming to me right now. A tornado flew around.
Frank Ocean?
Frank Ocean.
There you go. I
So
was
that
about to say it backwards. Ocean Frank.
Frank Ocean. There's a section of Frank Ocean's song and that I wrote into my song. And this homeless man walked up to me. No one really saw it on camera, but he's like singing with me. And that's the only reason why I kept going, because I'm like, no one's really paying attention to me. This is New York. People do this all the time. Not like it's not going to go anywhere. But this homeless man sitting in front of me, and he's like,
Oh, so that was awesome. See, you were entertaining him. Hey, there's only one that needs to take, right?
Only takes one.
Just only one. And okay, so now you can tell us about your upcoming events. But listen here, before we get to talk about that, because we want to hear every bit of it, we got a commercial break. So we'll be back, Miss Keys. Stay tuned, guys, to the trend. We'll finish with your love.
Back on my crescent. I'm back on my crescent. I'm back on my crescent. I'm back on my savage. My nigga fuck with me. I'm back on my crescent.
And we're back, guys, with our fabulous Miss Keys again in the building. We're so happy to have you. So now, tell our trend listeners about your up-and-coming events. Now, you got a lot going on here. You're always in a modeling event. You do your radio personality every single week. And your modeling we pulled her literally out of a fabulous photo shoot. So tell our listeners what you got going on.
well, right before I interviewed, I just came out of my photo shoot for my EPK. I'm actually, I can't say the name.
Oh, we tried.
But I have some contracts on the table.
Nice.
So I wanted to make sure I sent them everything professionally. So listeners out there, don't just send them a random picture off your camera phone. EPK,
That's right.
which is like a kit. It's a professional kit that you have to send out. So that's what I just got done taking pictures for. And it's also for my album. Not a mixtape, no more mixtapes. I'm dropping an album this spring called Mirrors.
Mirrors?
Mirrors.
Mirrors.
Yeah.
I am so excited. Listen, is there a new like single out right now that we can get sneak
Not
taste
quite.
of? Not yet.
Not quite. But I promise I will bring it to you. It's I can't kind of explain what it is because I think it will help with like the range of people that it's going to. But there's Miss Keys and then there's Kay Smith. If you follow me on Facebook, you'll walk up to me, hey, what's up, Kay? That's not my name. That's not my name. I used to be an officer. I didn't want the inmates to know who I really was. My initials on my badge at Kay Smith, and it just stuck.
That's right.
So I'm using it. So my album is more like a Beyonce, Sasha Fierce, but it gets to the point where both people, you're going to hear them on a single song.
Nice, like a Nicki Minaj type.
Yes,
Roman
but not
thing.
as creepy.
Okay.
No shade, Nikki, but I can't do that. No, I don't know. But yeah, so that's coming out in the spring. I do have a show at West Tavern Beach with Capri called Ladies Night. There's a lot of amazing people that are going to be performing that night, and that's going to be October 28th.
Okay.
I just started doing makeup, so I'll be doing makeup for the arts on November 5th and modeling in that show as well.
I'm telling you, this woman is all over the place. Now, let me ask you, your up-and-coming show, Ladies Night, this is a local event.
This is a local event. It's in Virginia Beach.
This is Virginia Beach, so that means that people that are not from the 757, it's a quick car ride, right, Miss Keys?
Yeah.
Come check out all of our fabulous
20, 30,
performers here.
40 minutes.
Maybe an hour.
Did you just whisper
Maybe
that?
3 some people.
It's a hop, skip, and a long jump. You can make it there, Uber anywhere.
Yeah, that's right. Uber
That's a lot of
anywhere.
money.
So let me ask you this. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
The Grammys.
Yes. Grammy.
I have a goal
In a
of
bomb
being.
dress, right?
Yes. Like my goal is to be one of those people who get like the Lifetime Achievement Awards. But before I do that, I have to be like doing the tribute to Beyonce. You know how they tribute to like stars?
Yes.
Either Beyonce or Rihanna. I know they're gonna call me to do it. So that's my goal right
If you
now.
go up to Rihanna, I need you to take me.
Of course.
I need it.
Our
I need
favorite
it
writing
from
has to be
her.
there.
I love her.
That's right. Fabulous ladies in this room, guys. Stay tuned to the Trend on Face Radio Live. And we're back, guys. Miss Peaches, you have a question for our fabulous Miss Keys.
Yes, Miss Keys.
Yeah.
How hard is it for being a female and in the music industry, like locally, not locally? How hard is it?
It's hard because, believe it or not, female singers are a dime a dozen. Every female thinks they can sing all the time. The only thing that keeps me relevant is longevity. If I stop, then my whole career is dead.
Is there anything that you have to do to stand out a little bit more?
Ooh.
Not to Miss Keys, though.
No, that's for her. No, that's my wife.
I don't smoke weed. And a lot of female artists, because they're in a male-dominated game, they think that I'm going to smoke weed or smoke cigarettes because that's what the guys are doing. But it messes up your voice. I refuse to smoke anything. I refuse to drink anything. If I'm about to perform or if I'm in a booth, I just don't do it. And it kind of makes me seem like a loner or standoffish or even a bitch, but I don't care because it's my health, it's my career.
I think it makes you sound trend-approved.
Well, then.
And let me ask you, are you a tea and honey drinker or just...
I
does
drink.
that help with the voice?
Yeah, I do everything that now, I'm not going to say I don't drink, but if I'm about to perform, I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't look sloppy and everything and party and turn up because my image is everything.
Or sweating. Sorry,
Or
sweating.
sweaty. Yeah, I can't do that. I have to think about how I am right now is the same person I need to be in 15, 20 years, unless I'm growing and maturing. But I don't want you to catch me on TMZ because I'm drunk, I'm smoking weed, I'm getting locked up, and Lindsay Lohan, you know?
Oh, wait, maybe that's my wife who did that.
Miss Baby Faze, you have a question.
So, y'all, Miss Keys is wearing suspenders,
Bomb.com.
nice shoes I might steal later on. But
Where is it?
I don't know. But this is a new style because it's like I like these.
The suspenders.
I'm
She's
wearing
rocking
suspenders.
suspenders.
And she got
the buckle of her shoe on her wrist, making it look like a bracelet, and I'm like, okay. Creative. Look at fishnets. Listen here, fishnets are so in right now. Like, what do you think, Ms. Keys? Fishnets are
Oh
in?
yeah, definitely.
Okay. Because I see they're making the little socks, and they're also making like the stockings.
They're putting it with booties.
Yeah, or heels.
Like they're so like popular now. I had to stop somebody from stealing them from my job. You know what I'm just saying? I hope you're listening.
That's the dollar store. Stop playing these games.
That's
Go to the
right.
hair store.
Hair store, get it every single color, right?
Yes, just don't steal them.
So, Miss Keys, what would you say to the next up and coming singer / artist / Miss Keys? What would you tell him or her?
Be yourself. Never feel pressured. And if your support team isn't panicking, you shouldn't panic.
That's right. That's right. You
And
have
that
no
first
problem.
support.
Like, you better not forget my Lord.
God, first space.
Why would that be just your Lord? He's our Lord too.
I'm claiming those names.
He belongs to me.
So we're going to hold right over Jesus.
Wow, so you gang banging over the Lord?
God over everything.
That's right.
You gang banging now?
Did you just get deuces? Okay. So thank you so much, Miss Keys. As we move on in our show, thank you for hanging with us.
Thank you for having
Miss
me.
Lee Savage is in the house.
Hey.
Give us some do's and don'ts of fashion, Miss Lee Savage.
Okay, so Michael Kors launched a new perfume called Sexy Ruby.
Tell her to put her head
Move
up.
my book over here. Alright, the cost now. That's what
She's
How big is the bottle?
Alright, the bottle is 3.4 ounces
That's not big enough. I'm sorry.
for $112.
Oh!
And then the next size
That's a lot of lunch
is 1.7 for $92. Then that's medium size. And then the small bottle is 1.0 and that's $66.
So basically it's like this?
Yeah, it's that.
No, wait. And then the roller ball is 0.34 ounce and that's $30.
The roll ball, like the stick you put
You
with
roll on your neck for
It's
$30.
how much?
$30.
I can go to the Chin Chin store and go get that.
Get the knockoff version.
Get the knockout, exactly.
Is there a knockout version?
I don't know.
There's
I don't know.
knockoff version.
There's always a knockout version.
So it's a dollar stores.
That's what you can get with that.
Alright, so then Coach changed their new name to Taste Try.
Are we talking tapestry again? She's on tapestry.
She's on Tapestry.
Do you guys think that we can actually go to a store with the mindset of Coach called Tapestry?
No, wait, listen. Shush! Stop it! Okay, so they changed their name due to the expanding of their company, but it's still gonna have Coach Frank on it. So the logos and everything's gonna be the same, but it's just a new name.
I would think of a rug. Like, I'm about to go.
I was gonna say, I think of like the tapestries. Like a tapestry is what you hang on your window.
Yeah.
That's a tapestry.
Yeah,
I think Taste
It's
Try.
gonna be Coach.
I'm not sure. Tape Try.
Forever.
Tape Try.
I don't know if it's tape try.
Top of shape try.
Okay, so then here's
I wouldn't
some
do tapestry.
more news is girls are now allowed to join Boy Scouts.
Yay! I saw that.
No! Why? Because I did my research on it and it's gonna probably start a whole war with the Boy Scouts because one, they feel like, okay, Girl Scouts, they feel like they play it too safe. But the Boy Scouts are feeling like, okay, it's a different risk that the boys do, but they should keep the girls and the boys separate and do their own thing.
And you know what I heard too? I heard that Girl Scouts have like $1 million, over $1 million business of cookies. They're Girl Scout cookies we also love very much. And they're a little bit upset if they feel like the Boy Scouts will bring in their brand of cookies.
But that, and you know what? Okay, so I don't mean to just jump in, but I heard that on the radio today too, and they said something about the Girl Scouts feels like the Boy Scouts was losing money, so they're doing this as a financial ploy. They don't really want the girls a part of it, but they're just like, y'all are in debt right now, and you're trying to take our.
It's a lot of different reasons, but the Boy Scouts, they don't like it, I guess because the girls are involved now.
Well, the Girl Scouts definitely don't like
I wouldn't like it. No, I worked too doggone hard for these patches, okay?
Were you a Girl Scout?
I was actually a Girl Scout.
Okay.
Did you just do this? Okay.
I was actually a Girl Scout.
I know I'm nervous because she was really upset.
Yeah, no, I worked hard for that. No.
We'll be big guys on the Trim on Things Radio Live.
Look, they say you gotta go through the worst parts of life so you don't take the best parts for granted. The worst day of my life was the day I had to bury my parents. They were killed in a car crash. They left me and my little brother 30 grand. But with him wanting to go to law school, and me wanting the world and everything in it, we had champagne dreams with no money. I only had one option as far as I was concerned. Get more money. And that's exactly what I did. Man, I had the illest crew. We had the best product. And my street general, little Larry, oh man, he was an animal. Oh yeah, and that's the girl of my dreams. Cause see, some things, money just came by. Her name is Danielle. Big houses, luxury cars, money, you name it. I had 2 of them. The whole city was mine, dawg. Everybody knew my name. But that ain't always a good thing. See, when you really in these streets, everybody loves you until you become competition. My whole crew was dropping like flies. It was a bloodbath. And little Larry, he wanted to go all the way. There was just one thing stopping me from getting out the game for good. I had a decision to make.
aka North Carolina.
Okay.
Oh, y'all see why I did that?
That was cute. I like that.
Okay, it's the weed. Okay, so now we're talking about Ash Hill, North Carolina. It's called the Billmore House. It's actually the largest house in America, also known to be one of the most haunted houses in America. The man's name is George. I forgot who his wife's name is. They are known to be. You can hear them talking into the in the silent room, aka the library.
Oh wow!
You can hear them whispering. He died of appendicitis, so you can see him like walking around in his favorite rooms of the house. There's also a headless cat there. I don't know what's going on with the cat. I don't know. I don't want to know what happened to the cat. But there's a cat there with no head, just chilling.
Wow.
He scares me.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's scary. But he can be seen all the time, just walking around his house. He loved that house.
He's a black cat.
I'm not talking about the cat. I'm talking about George.
Oh.
I'm talking about George, the owner of the cat.
Okay. So he's walking around.
Yeah. They have no clue what's wrong with the cat.
Okay.
The cat has been there.
Not going.
Okay. There's another place called Grove Park Inn. It has a woman there. She's passed away, obviously. She's called the Ghost in Pink.
Oh.
They
She's
believe.
a cancer ghost.
No.
October, hey,
No.
shout out. Okay.
Well, shout out to them.
Yeah.
No, that's not what she meant. They believe she actually jumped off the cliff because
Oh.
there's mountains by where the inn is. It's like literally sitting in the mountains, you know?
Okay.
And they believe that she actually jumped off because her lover, husband, lover, boyfriend, whoever, broke her heart and she decided to kill herself.
Aww.
They don't know if that's the real story, but that's usually that's what they like summed up to
Assume,
do.
okay.
Yeah.
And
But
so she's walking around in pink.
she's walking around in pink. They said she's very beautiful.
Oh wow.
She's very pretty.
I don't care. I don't do spirits.
I want to see her. I want to see
Not
her.
going.
I don't want to see the headless cat though. That might freak me out.
Yeah.
I just got into loving cats.
We
I
like
don't
to
want to be
explore
scared.
things, but I'm not going for the hunted cat or for the beautiful lady in pink.
Why not? I mean, she's pretty in pink.
But hey, our trailer story.
She said she's not malicious.
I don't care.
She just
What if she get jealous?
of who?
Me being alive.
She's there. She's been there for years. It was open in
No,
1850.
I don't want to hear
Oh
it.
wow, she's been hanging for a long
She's been there
time.
for a minute.
Her dress about dirty.
No, it's
Holy
a
water.
pretty lady in pink.
Her dress is dirty. She needs some game.
She'll come down and you better come in. She needs some bounce.
That's bouncy. You had to throw it in there.
I got bounce.
Well, thank you.
No problem. That's all I have for right now. Soon we're gonna talk about New York or up north, wherever. You know.
That's right, because it's scariness all over.
All
Right?
over.
Thank you so
I
much,
was talking about here.
Miss Peaches, and welcome to our queen.
Hi.
Hi, cuddly queen.
Okay, so I got music and art people, including me, because I love art. I don't care. That's something I do every day. I'm forced to, actually. I'm gonna cry now. But the Norfolk is having their 3rd annual Neon Festival in downtown Norfolk, and it's to the 19th to the 20th, so it's only 2 days. And I don't appreciate that. It should have been like a whole month or a year. So
Is that how you
Art lover.
yeah. No. Oh my God! I don't know that part.
Let me tell you what the
I'm not
babyface
looking
did
at-
to me. She sent my sick self. So what was it?
My
What was
art.
it?
My art.
Where was it at?
At the beach.
At the beach in 2-degree weather. I'm sick.
I sorry. I love you.
Jesus came to me and said, "What are you doing?"
She wanted to say to part the water. I'm like, you can't ask Jesus to do that.
Moses parted the sea for me.
I'm so sorry. So guys, listen, stay tuned to the trend because Miss Babyface is going to give us our little bit more of our puppy friendly news. And we're back with our Babyface. Hey.
Okay, I'm back. So because I'm special.
Don't be coming fire.
I'm special. Anyways,
Yeah, we know.
So special, so special, so
it's
special.
free admission. It's a great experience for upcoming artists to get inspired to create new art for them. There's entertainment, and I know Miss Lee is gonna love this. There's food.
Let's go.
There's food.
And where can they find, where
Never mind.
exactly are they going again? For this amazing thing?
It's downtown Norfolk, like around Granby Street, and oh Jesus, that school down there. I keep forgetting.
Granby?
No. Governor School of Arts. There it is. There it is. Yep.
Well, thank you so much, Miss Babyface. Definitely all of our art lovers. That is something you definitely want to check out here in the 757. They got some really quick trend news for you guys. In Hollywood, as we know this week, there's been a lot of seasoned actresses that's been coming forward about some type of harassment for a Harvey Weinstein. Now, this man was pretty big up in Hollywood, and he's got all of the great actresses where he's tried something with them or touched up on them at one time or another, and he is now being brought up on his sexual harassment charges. So I guess, I mean, just random now out of nowhere. But what's weird is, I mean, what do you guys think about why did they take so long to come forward? Like, these are seasoned actresses, like the lady in Titanic and all of that. Like,
Honestly, they happen just now. We just now paying attention to it. Honestly, Hollywood has been making jokes about Harvey Weinstein for years. It was like in Friends and all that stuff. They've been joking this man in 10 for years.
I think that people wait till they get to a certain platform, but just like with any type of sexual abuse, it's like, that happened to you too? Well, somebody should say something. It just takes one person to be strong enough to
set it
stand
off,
up.
right?
I mean, like he was found innocent, like Bill Cosby and R. Kelly.
Yeah, R. Kelly did it.
And Nelly was coming out of nowhere with his little
Oh, Melly, I'm just so disappointed. But then let me ask you this. He was also seen this week, I'm going to rehab. Now all of a sudden, he's admitting to actually having the problem with Harvey Weinstein. Not Nelly, but Harvey Weinstein is going and he's saying that, hey, people make mistakes, and the good thing about America is you got a second chance to be able to get it right the next day.
Once you
But now you're going to rehab?
Because he didn't think nobody was going to say this.
No. Lawyers probably told him it's a statute of limitation and now he can say something. And if you go to therapy, it takes time off your sentence, especially if you.
Good, right?
It looks good, especially when you rich. They be like, oh, house arrest and therapy.
He's sorry.
So he started his therapy ahead of time.
Right?
Yeah.
He didn't mean to. He was touched as a little boy.
Now, Mr. Don.
That went so dark, so quick. Oh my God.
That's why we love this piece. Okay, sorry. So on a lighter note, we are totally missing our Don Tesler. He's not here today. But Miss Bling is going to open Mr. Don's Pandora box. So it's on a light. It's a lightweight, ladies. Okay, so my question is, should women pay on a first date?
No,
absolutely not.
You don't think so? That's not being generous to the caller. No,
Gentleman. The gentlewoman is not right. Gentlewoman, no.
I think it depends. Like, if y'all go to the movies, he buy the ticket. It depends what type of relationship you have. It's like y'all get friends for a minute, and then y'all finally start dating. Right. You buy the movie tickets, I buy snacks. It depends on the type of relationship.
As the relationship grows, right?
Yeah. I really don't.
Miss Keys is saying no all the way. Well, that's all right. Let me ask you this, Miss Keys. Would you date someone with messed up teeth?
No.
Yeah.
You would?
I think it's cute.
Like, I'm talking about
I think it's cute.
And Halloween teeth.
Oh, I thought you meant just
like Halloween teeth.
What's Halloween teeth?
Like that
when your teeth are fighting with each other.
The baby face just drew.
No.
But like, maybe cavities, maybe a little bit of plaque.
Because think about it, it's like taking care of your nails. Women don't date men who have dirty nails and dirty shoes, right? So if your teeth got plaque on it, and it's something you should have taken care of when you were like 5, that's like the fundamentals.
I agree.
I want to know what everything else smells like if your brain don't smell you.
Definitely. And my last question, guys. Would you date a man that takes a long time in the bathroom?
My boyfriend does.
So
he's pissing me off with that. I'm like,
you do?
Bro. I'm like, by the time I finish my makeup and everything, he's still in the bathroom. What did you do?
Exactly. That's too long.
Why?
What do you think, Lee Savage? No.
It takes me forever to get dressed. So if you take forever to get dressed, I'll take forever to get dressed. We ain't ever getting there.
And but at least you get there together.
No, we ain't ever gonna get there.
No.
Miss Keys, no. Babyface, no.
I can't. No.
You get out so I can get in, right?
No. If I master the face in 15 minutes, what you doing in there?
Exactly.
Your taxes?
He's smelling
his cologne.
Like my brother, he be like, all right, get ready at 8:30. I'm ready at 8:30. We're ready to go twerk my butt. This man has not been. Where you at? Oh, bro, I had to change my clothes. I didn't like it. He's changing his clothes 5 times. I'm not joking. It's 5 times. He has to send me pictures of what he has to wear. We have to make a game plan about what he wears, like hours ahead. It's terrible.
Oh gosh.
And he's still late. He's still late.
Listen here, Trinman. The ladies don't like for you taking longer than them.
Hurry up.
No.
Hurry up. Well, thank you so much, guys, for hanging with us today on The Trend. And if you missed any of our earlier highlights, check us out on actually our Trend show that we have on Facebook is actually called The Trend on She TV on YouTube. And catch us next week, same place, same time. Thanks, Radio Live, The Trend.